Roman, every man for himself, sends out Seth Rollins. Beth and Natalya looking to eliminate Nia Jax through the second rope.
Through the second rope, doesn't count.
Still in it.
All right, best friends. See how long that lasts.
Beth and Natalya have known each other for so long, so many years, been through so much in this career.
That's what I thought was coming.
Every woman for herself.
No!
Natalya eliminating Beth Phoenix.
Flair once again hooking that bottom rope and looking from behind. Oh, Justice got rid of Hulk. Uh-oh. I don't like the looks of things now. He said, "You've stolen my belt."
Brie hanging on for dear life.
Hanging on, feet still haven't hit the floor.
Oh, Nikki from behind.
Nikki Bella taking out Asuka. Brie Bella still in this match as well. Oh, Nikki. This may well take Asuka out. Face first goes Asuka. Bella twins in many ways. Oh, my Lord!
My goodness!
Nikki just eliminated her own sister.
Yes! Oh, no!
Oh, yes.
Oh, what the hell?
History repeats itself.
And there's Edge! Edge eliminates Orton! Strike the Viper before he strikes you!
And the fans in Madison Square Garden are on their feet. Rikishi there. Rikishi just, what? He just took down his boys. Remember, it's every man for yourself here.
Wait a minute.
And Rikishi gets eliminated. Too cool simultaneously.
What a rotten dance partner.
Oh, former college teammates reunited here tonight.
Oh. Lesnar find an ally. This isn't a bad decision by Brock.
As they await now entry number 11 into the Royal Rumble match, and Brock Lesnar with a German suplex to Benjamin. Brock Lesnar turning on his friend, and he eliminates Benjamin, the 9th elimination of this match.
And
for
Lesnar is laughing about it.
How gullible could Shelton be?
Look at this. Don't tell me these two are going to team up. I didn't think I'd ever see this again, King. Ever.
JR, this is the Royal Rumble. The winner of this is going to be on the road to WrestleMania. Yeah, the Monster Brothers are team.
Oh, The Undertaker.
What?
He outsmarted his brother Kane.
Oh, no, wait, you can't do this to The Miz.
I think they're about to, King.
Not over the top. Oh, no! The Miz is eliminated.
Kane, your pick got eliminated.
It's not my pick. John Cena's my pick. No, Rey Mysterio.
What Roman, every man for himself, sends out Seth Rollins.
Did you see that?
3 eliminations by Roman Reigns.
Every man for themselves. Don't forget it, gentlemen.
Going for the attitude adjustment. Looking to send Shawn Michaels over the top rope with the attitude adjustment. Shawn is trying to hang on. And Triple H saving his buddy. Pedigree. Awaiting number 20. Sweet chin music. Shawn Michaels has eliminated Triple H.